Everyone knows about the problems facing Detroit and how far the standard of living has fallen for residents since the city's heyday. Recently, there have been a number of stories about the city's recovery. Good people are fighting back and are making progress, but it's slow and it's not likely to be enough. Detroit needs a dramatic change, a big idea, a game changer. The book Belle Isle is about that dramatic change.
I have a good business here. I took a chance 4 or 5 years ago and I was pretty lucky. A bunch of young kids, hipsters as they call them, approached me about reopening my club, Cafe de Mongos. I kind of laughed. I looked at the demographics, said to myself, it won't work. These kids kept hounding me, and their main thing was, Detroit is different, Mr. Mongo. It is changing. Why don't you get on board and help us with this change? And guess what? I did. And it's probably the best thing I have ever done in my life. And that was having an open mind and being willing to change, willing to think different. My friend Rod Lockwood, here's a man who wants to think different.
This book is about a vision. Private investors buy the island from the city of Detroit for $1 billion and set up a society which values freedom and opportunity, and the role of government is limited to providing only the essential services used by all its citizens.
Today, government spending represents over 40% of gross domestic product in America. That's up from just 10% 80 years ago. That's a 400% increase in the government take of our economy. Much of this cost is embedded in the cost of American-made products and services through taxation, making us less competitive, or it's borrowed, passing the burden on to future generations. Belle Isle, with government costs less than half the American rate of 40%, would have no need for taxes on income, on investment, or estates, making it a magnet for capital, and clearly the best place in the world to do business.
People come from all over the world to be part of this special community, drawn by the opportunity to make their own destiny. 29 years later, Belle Isle has become the Midwest tiger, rivaling Hong Kong and Singapore.
The enormous construction boom in Detroit and Belle Isle, along with the ongoing explosion of economic activity in the region, would provide an abundance of jobs for Detroiters.
I believe the principles of Belle Isle, limited government, not taxing anything you want to encourage, prudent spending, promotion of self-reliance, charity, can become the model of governance for not only Belle Isle and Detroit, but for Michigan, the United States, possibly even the Western world.
But could this really happen?
We have to start thinking different. Let's look at it with an open mind. Nothing else has worked. Really, we need some new ideas, and I think we have them.
Freedom and self-reliance, the principles behind this story, and the foundation of this great nation, worked their magic a long time ago. It can happen again.
I can guarantee you, the people of Detroit will benefit.
These are big ideas, but it's up to us to consider them, to debate them, and if they pass muster, to adopt them. Learn more by going to commonwealthofbelleisle.com or by purchasing your book through that website or Amazon. Again, commonwealthofbelleisle.com.